Night one of the 2024 NBA draft is in the rear view, and now coming up on this edition of Philadelphia 76ers Now, it's time to grade the selection of Duke guard Jared McCain with the 16th overall pick. And let's get past the fingernail painting and the TikToks, which to some might be deemed zesty. Let's just talk some basketball here. Jared McCain can shoot. Jared McCain has a really impressive offensive game. Jared McCain is a very confident basketball player. And on the offensive end of the floor, he's comfortable in a variety of ways. Quick release, can get a shot off very fast, pull-ups in transition, money. He can really operate off ball and move well off ball. And with the catch and shoot three, he showed the skill to be able to drain those opportunities. He can create a little bit off the bounce with some good wiggle. Has the step back three to his game. All around the three-point perimeter, Jared McCain is comfortable with shooting the basketball. And in today's NBA, offense wins. And Jared McCain is a very good offensive player with limitless range. And the scouting report on him, good off-ball mover with a quick and repeatable jump shot. He connected on 41.5% of his three-point shots. At 6'2", he plays a lot bigger than that and is a stocky guard at 203 pounds. So that good strength and quickness combination enables him to play physically on the defensive side of the floor on top of what he's able to do on the offensive end of the deck. Now, he is a little bit of a tweener as far as his athletic profile, but I think that he's comfortable playing on ball or off ball. And I'm not the biggest fan of having a backcourt with two small guards. Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain, two small guards. But they could soon become one of the best shooting backcourts in the NBA. Tyrese Maxey's game has developed at an unbelievable rate since coming into the league. He was a steal in the draft in the 20s a few years ago. Could Jared McCain be a steal here with the 16th overall pick? It is being widely viewed as a terrific selection for the Philadelphia 76ers. If you think it's a bad pick because you don't think he's a personality fit because he has 2 million TikTok followers and he paints his nails, just worry about the game. He is fearless. He will rise up from anywhere. He was looked at as Duke as a leader, somebody who the rest of the team followed, and in big moments, oftentimes he rose to the occasion. And let me read out some of these numbers here as far as in-depth analytics, because Kevin O'Connor of The Ringer had a Steph Curry comp for Jared McCain, and you look at the numbers here, 31.5 minutes per game, can push the tempo, can slow it up, is comfortable in a bunch of different game flow environments, 14 points per game, good production. He's a good rebounder for his size, 5 boards per game, so that speaks to the fearlessness in which he will climb the ladder, rise up to snatch the basketball. The defensive ability I'm excited about, more than a steal per game because he's feisty, 46+% from the field and 41.5% from three-point range. And going back to those analytical numbers, how about this? There have been 2 freshmen in NCAA history with the 6'11 plus true shooting percentage, 200 plus three-point attempts, and 150 plus rebounds. Jared McCain and Steph Curry. There have been 14 freshmen in NCAA history with the 550 plus true shooting percentage, 210 plus three-point attempts, and 150 plus rebounds. Among them, Steph Curry, Jamal Murray, Brandon Miller, D'Angelo Russell, Gary Trent Jr., O.J. Mayo, Brandon Knight, and Jared McCain. Yes, he's a smaller guard, but you can get by and you can survive that lack of size if you're quick, you have range, you are crafty and creative with how you finish around the rim. People said the same thing about Tyrese Maxey coming out of Kentucky. Small guard, not going to translate. Him being able to knock down the three-point shot, draws defenders out to the three-point arc, And then Maxey has had the quickness, the dribble drive, the floater, and the touch, and the creative ability to finish around the rim, where he's been able to grow his offensive arsenal, get better as an offensive player, and this year averaged 25 points per game. For Steph Curry, he was small. He had ankle issues. He was too tiny to be able to maintain that scoring punch from Davidson to the NBA level. He has range from anywhere. He doesn't have the quickness of Tyrese Maxey, but he has that start-stop ability, the short area quickness. He's very crafty. And I'd say McCain is not fast as Maxey. He's not as crafty as Steph Curry, but he has those elements to his game. That step-back three that Maxey always hits, McCain can hit it. Catch and shoot, dribble pull-up, in transition. He's very comfortable as an offensive player. And Philadelphia is probably looking at that, and they're looking at his personality, leadership skills. Him and Tyrese Maxey are going to be fun to watch, both personality-wise, positivity, Sixers need it, and as a backcourt duo, because I think they're going to be able to knock down threes and play highly efficient offensive basketball right from the jump. Now, I would have gone with Dalton Knecht, the wing out of Tennessee. He went the following pick to the Lakers at number 17. J.J. Redick, immediately upon making that pick with Rob Pelinka, the general manager, started drawing up some ETOs, dribble handoffs, and ways to get Dalton Knecht involved offensively. I think it's a wing league, and I don't love how the Sixers have two smaller guards in the backcourt. But both these guards can really score, and you have a big in Joel Embiid. So I would have gone with a different player, but I like the player in McCain. So I'm going to give this pick a B grade for Philadelphia. We'll, of course, see how it goes. But like Maxey's game kind of translated fast, I think McCain's game is going to be able to translate fast. Now, Sports Talk Radio is probably on fire already. Social media on fire already about the TikToks, about him wearing a shower cap and him painting his nails. He painted them black for the NBA draft. All I really give a damn about, can you play basketball? Can you hoop? Can you bring it on a night in, night out basis? Do you try hard? Do you care when you lose? Do you give a shit? And can you help this Sixers team stack up wins, get a good seed in the East, and get past the second round of the damn playoffs for the first time since 2001? If Jared McCain can play his part in doing that, do whatever the hell you want on TikTok. Paint your nails whatever color you want. Do whatever you want on social media. If you can ball, then you can ball. Now, McCain, if he struggles and he keeps doing the TikToks, people, of course, are going to take issue. But he can take care of this by playing basketball well. And that's what I really care about at the end of the day. All that other stuff is for the cesspool conversations that transpire on social media, which most of the time is a very negative place. So I graded the pick as a B. I want you to grade the pick right now. A, B, C, D, or F. Jared McCain to the Sixers. What do you think about that pick? As we shift gears and look ahead to round 2 on Thursday, and the draft gets underway 4 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, right ahead of the debate between Trump and Biden. So NBA wants to get the draft over with before that, because obviously that's going to draw a lot of eyeballs. We look ahead to the Sixers' potential draft targets in the second round. They hold the 41st overall pick. And there are good players in this draft who slid in the first round, who slid out of round 1, who the Sixers could trade up for or have interest in. Kyle Filipowski. Sixers need a good backup big behind Joel Embiid. I'd love to trade up for a player like that. I think he has a pro-ready game too. I don't give a damn if you draft 2 Duke players. Johnny Furphy, wing out of Kentucky. Tyler Smith, wing from the G League level. Tyler Kolek, guard out of Marquette. Kevin McCullough Jr., very experienced offensive player, a wing from Kansas. Bobby Klintman, a wing from Sweden. Nikola Jurisic, wing out of Serbia. A.J. Mitchell, UC Santa Barbara. Those are the top 8 players according to our draft expert, Nick Roloff. And then 9 through 16, these players could be in range for Philadelphia, of course, as well. P.J. Hall, big out of Clemson. Jamal Sheed, guard out of Houston. K.J. Simpson, guard out of Colorado. Jonathan Mogbo, a big out of San Francisco, has been rising up some draft boards. Harrison Ingram, a wing out of North Carolina. Tristan Newton, the guard out of UConn. Trenton Flowers, wing out of Australia. Very raw. We've talked about him on the show. And then Jalen Bridges, a wing who went and played at Baylor. Chip, who do you like from this? Any thoughts on Jared McCain? Floor is yours, my dog.
Yeah, real quick on Jared McCain. Like the pick a lot. I agree with the B grade there. You know, you're not going to give it an A. I think an A is more of a home run, slam dunk. You got a certified steal at that pick. And I wouldn't say Jared McCain was a certified steal, but very well could have been the best available player left. And a good pick, which is why I think a B makes sense. Going to fill a need for the Sixers. They need more scoring. They need players who can create their own shots and play make. McCain can do that. And I understand passing on, you know, a Dalton Connect, who I think would have been great in Philadelphia, passing on a Tristan De Silva, passing on some of these bigs like a Yves Missy, but I think McCain's going to be a really good player. I like what he can bring to Philadelphia. As far as our second-round targets, keep your eyes on Trenton Flowers. Sixers did work him out before the NBA draft and played in the NBL. He's young. He is a wing, so I expect the Sixers to either go wing or back up big. Trenton Flowers does make a lot of sense. A little more of an upside play, but he's very athletic, can play above the rim. If you could somehow land Kyle Filipowski, that would be the dream. I imagine he's going to go off very quickly here at the start of the second round tomorrow when that draft starts, but keep your eyes on Trent Flowers as well as Jalen Bridges. I think he's a very good player who can sort of be that, you know, he can fit into any offense really and is a very good shooter, shot 40% from 3. So another wing, bigger wing who I think can make sense. Not going to create his own shot, but can play well in the flow of the offense. So a couple guys I'd like to see at 41 overall.
Boom. Draft coverage right here. Philadelphia 76ers now. Round 1 in the books. Round 2 tomorrow. We already did an instant reaction video on the Jared McCain selection. And now giving you some draft grades. We'll run it back and pretty much do the same thing tomorrow in addition to another live show. This is why you subscribe. Thanks to everybody for getting us past 16,000 subscribers. Hit that sub button here for year-round Sixers coverage. And on Sunday, we'll be live once again because free agency gets underway. In case you don't know, Philadelphia has a lot of cap space.